Aries, welcome back to the Renaissance Tarot. Welcome to your funny and your most favorite Armenian guy, where I serve and I slay. So my Boston cream cutie patootie looking all this so yummy. Dear Ariana, today I'm going to be doing your twin flame reading for the month of February. And this is going to be a general reading, so it may resonate with you, it may not. Despite the fact that this is a general reading, it is also specific for the group of Arisians. It's basically for my Arianas who know that they are on a twin flame journey. Now, dear Aries, in this twin flame reading, I'm going to be taking a look at the overall energy between you and your twin flame, past, present, and future. I'm going to clarify all the cards for you and get some final advice. I will also close off with an important love message from your twin flame to you, and what is it that you need to know in regards to the advice of this relationship. So let's get into your reading and see what is it that you need to know, dear Aries. I did upper body workout today and I'm feeling myself. I'm literally feeling. I did triceps, biceps, and chest. And there was Soleil. You know what I'm saying? So let's see what's going on for you, dear Aries. Wow. So Aries, the energy between you and your twin flame is the Star. And what you don't see coming at the bottom of the deck, you have the Seven of Wands. So Aries, this is a wish being fulfilled, but also a lot of healing is taking place right now. Some of you are dealing with an Aquarius, Pisces, Gemini. Okay, could be dealing with a Libra, could be a Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo, or a Leo. Now, for many of you, dear Aries, I do see here that with the Star is both of you are hoping for something really positive to take place. Both of you have been hoping for something really good to take place between the two of you. And I think you have been doing a lot of work within yourself. I believe that for many of you, you don't really get that much credit usually, Aries, that you could be someone also that you are very spiritual, that you also do the inner work within yourself. You know, I think that after this twin flame journey, a lot of you have really gone deep within yourself. You've done a lot of work within yourself. You've been in isolation for some time. I think a lot of you, something has happened really catastrophic between you and your twin flame, which I'm going to clarify in a second, that really caused you to be by yourself and heal. And so has your twin flame. They also have been on that healing journey as well. And the twin flame journey can be very intense. This is actually facilitating for your personal development, for your growth and self-discovery. We're going to find out more about this. In the recent past, you have the Nine of Swords, the Four of Pentacles, and the Seven of Pentacles. In the recent past, I do see here that your twin flame and you encountered multiple challenges because there is something here about someone being emotionally closed off or not available to you. And I feel like that your twin flame might have started slowly like pulling away and pulling back, and you started questioning why. A lot of you were very much invested into your twin flame journey. You both actually were very invested with the Seven of Pentacles. Something here became kind of unfulfilling, that someone here started walking away, or there was a lot of also regret in regards to, I've put all of this hard work into this, why wasn't this working out? I've called them, texted them, met with them, spent time with them, and it wasn't working out. A lot of you also might have had some nightmares. Okay, a lot of telepathic communication between you and this person as well. We're going to clarify this and find some more information shortly. In the present moment, you have the World, the Four of Cups, and the Hangman. Now, in the present moment, I feel like a lot of you maybe are saying to yourself, I'm done. I'm done on this twin flame journey. I really don't feel like I need to wait for them anymore. I hoped, I waited, I wished, I prayed, and it hasn't happened yet. It is, by the way, 2:22 on the clock right now, so 222 can be very significant for you. Let me know in the comments what that angel numbers means for you. I think it does mean like a soulmate twin flame connection, and it's about alignment, so 222. Now, in the present moment, there is a cycle that is coming to an end. Okay, a chapter is closing off, and we're going to talk about this more when we clarify. Aries, in the near future, you have the Lovers, the Three of Cups, and the Page of Wands. So in the near future, there is a big possibility, okay, of a reunion here between you and your twin flame. Start executing this relationship into some sort of an idea. I'm so sorry. This is Michael. I accidentally hit Michael. This is Henry. This is Michael. I'm sorry I accidentally hit you on something. I'm saying it happens. So there is going to be a possibility of actually healing something between you and your person. There is a lot of love, okay? And you have the Page of Wands. I don't know. Why are you sad? I don't know. This is someone here kind of like, you know what I'm getting here? It's like you and your twin flame may reconcile and may reunite, but there is still something that's missing. It's a missing part of a puzzle that you just still feel not satisfied with. And that might be because there is maybe other parties involved in this situation, family members or something like that. That's really, yeah, like you have this internal fear, Aries, that maybe what if this reunion and what if this time we get back together and it comes to an end? It collapses, you know, Scorpio energy. It comes to an end, you have the moon. You know, when it comes to this twin flame, Aries, I feel like you do have some internal worries and anxiety. You're not usually that type, and there is nothing wrong with that. It's just that you seem to worry a lot about when it comes to this twin flame. I think one of your biggest worries, what I'm picking up on, is this reunion gonna last longer or no, or forever? So we're gonna find out. We're gonna clarify the star, dear Aries, and we're gonna see what does this mean. You know, the star can mean healing. Also, it means a wish here being fulfilled, dream come true as well. So let's clarify the star. So the star, dear Aries, is clarified by the Three of Cups, the Eight of Swords, and the Seven of Swords, and you have the Ten of Wands. It's been really overwhelming for many of you. It's been very excruciating. It's been very debilitating and difficult to really go through this separation. A lot of you, I feel like that you really are wanting to reunite and reconcile with this person, but you don't trust your twin flame fully. Do you? Do you trust your twin flame fully, Aries? Because I'm just gonna get my water. I need to get some water. You don't trust your twin flame fully yet. This twin flame of yours might have done or said something that really kind of betrayed your trust. Sorry, I have to drink water. Okay. So for many of you, you want to reconcile, but also it's like you're saying to yourself, you know what? Even if this reconciliation happens with my twin flame, is this really what I want? Because it's like almost you feel like you can't fully trust. Your twin flame has to really earn your trust somehow, some way or another, because something has happened. But I feel like they're doing the work. They're really trying to heal things within themselves, with the star especially, okay? So in the recent past, you have the Nine of Swords. Something really started bothering you in the past when it came to your twin flame. A lot of you started questioning. A lot of you maybe picked up on some cues if there was a third-party situation. So the Nine of Swords, in the past is clarified by the Two of Pentacles, the Devil, and the Nine of Pentacles. Okay, so, you know, something here became toxic in the past. I'm getting here codependency, attachment issues, and I'm gonna say this, it may resonate, some of you it may not. There is something here about money. You could be someone that you have a lot of money, you got a lot of cash, you got a lot of abundance, and you just didn't really feel like that this twin flame of yours was really with you truly for the love, or they also had some financial issues they wanted you, or they were expecting you to solve those or not. Okay, and their hot and cold behavior was also very toxic with you. One moment your twin flame was hot, the next moment they were very cold, and this is very usual when it comes to twin flames. And you know, we all also could be like that as well, right? So we're not sign bashing anyone, we're not like trying to put anybody down here, but I feel like that a lot of you, this has a lot to do with you just realizing in the past, you know, I don't know if this is really what I want, because there is just too much conflict. There is something here about lust also. This twin flame connection might have really triggered a lot of like sexual fantasies, just a lot of things here, you know. It can be good, it can be bad, but also there is something lusty what I'm getting here. Okay, codependency, toxicity. You might have also drawn the line with your twin flame and just expressed something very deep. Okay, it became very difficult for you really to think about settling down with this twin flame of yours. And you have the Four of Pentacles. So slowly, I feel like your twin flame might have started, pulling back from you. So let's clarify the Four of Pentacles. The Four of Pentacles in the recent past, dear, I don't know why I was going to say Pisces, dear Aries. It's clarified by the Magician, the Five of Swords, and the Lovers, and the Five of Cups. Now, the Magician here doesn't always mean manifestation. In those kind of instances, it can also mean manipulation, misuse of power. Aries, in the recent past, for many of you, there was a major conflict and drama between you and this person, misunderstanding, third-party situations, and I think every time when you both would really start arguing each other, you both would start feeling more distant, right? It would just feel really impossible to try to get back together. Things were just becoming very challenging between you and them. Someone's father here could have been involved in this situation is what I'm getting, someone's family member. You and your twin flame really built or were in the process of building something together, very solid relationship, and all of a sudden it came to an end. So with the Seven of Pentacles here and the Five of Cups at the bottom of the deck, there was a major disappointment here that all this energy and all this investment that you have done into this relationship was for nothing. And it really disappointed many of you. So the Seven of Pentacles in the recent past is clarified by the King of Pentacles, the Knight of Pentacles, and the Five of Pentacles. A lot of earth energy here as well. So I feel like that there was this financial struggle. Someone here was maybe struggling financially here. And also there is this energy of stagnancy, okay? This relationship started feeling quite stagnant, quite scattered all over, finances all over, abandonment wounds, abandonment issues, insecurities, and abandoning the relationship here. Okay, Five of Pentacles. So there was a very painful separation that happened between you and your person. It just became very difficult to maintain this relationship. Even step by step, it was becoming very challenging. Okay, so someone here maybe got up and left. Now, Aries, in the present moment, in the month of February, the world, there is a chapter that's finally closing up. I think a lot of you have been waiting and waiting and waiting. But you still secretly wish upon that, don't you? But you are like on the outside, you're like, I'm done. So the world is clarified by the Seven of Wands, Eight of Wands, and the Queen of Pentacles. I think that in the month of February, even though your twin flame seems to be someone that's very stubborn. This is a very stubborn person. They're fighting their feelings. They're fighting their emotions, Aries. They're going to communicate with you and they're going to contact you is what I'm getting. They are going to contact you. You could also think about contacting them as well is what I'm getting, because the Eight of Wands is headed towards the Queen of Pentacles. Not a gender specific. So it's like almost wanting to have a closure and have the final word and see if there is anything that may pass beyond that point. If not, then you're just going to move forward. So the Four of Cups, dear Aries, in the month of February, this talks about the fact that someone here is going to stop doing something. There is a sense of rejection. There is a sense of stop waiting and waiting and waiting and waiting. So the Three of Cups, dear Aries, is clarified by the Two of Wands, the Two of Swords, and the Seven of Cups, and the High Priestess here, Virgo energy. A lot of you have a very strong sense of intuition. You know what is the best course of action to do, A lot of you have been in different relationships before, and you know that you don't want to repeat the same mistakes. You don't want to find yourself into the same situation. The fact that you haven't heard from your twin flame and you feel like that maybe there is a third-party situation involved and maybe they are trying to keep their options open, they're exploring everybody else. And you have these questions. Those are questions, Those are questions, but also kind of your feeling on that. And you're like, I don't know if I really want this relationship with my twin flame anymore. I don't know if this is something that I truly want. But you don't know exactly yet 100%. Is that actually what they're doing? Are they keeping their options open? Are they trying to cheat on this relationship, even though, you can't really say that cheating because if you guys are not together, but there is this notion of like you want your person, you want your twin flame, and you want them only. Now the Hangman, dear Aries, is clarified by the King of Wands, Five of Wands, and the Page of Swords, and the King of Cups. So there is also water energy here. For many of you, I think that what this communication is going to be about between you and your twin flame is the very fact that there has been difference of opinions, different approaches when it comes to certain values and morals also. A lot of you want to settle down and marry with this person. A lot of you want a long-term commitment with your person. And because this person has been wishy-washy and the things have been very much on and off between you and them, you don't really feel fully sold onto or confident that this is something you want to explore full time. A lot of you may say, you know what, I feel like I'm just going to move on, but I do want to have the last say. I do want to talk to my twin flame and I want to tell them exactly what I'm feeling and how I'm feeling. Now, in the near future, you have the Lovers, the Three of Cups, and the Page of Wands. There is a reunion that's happening. Okay, you and your person could actually also get laid. You both could get laid and, do things together is what I'm getting. The Lovers is clarified by the World, the Four of Wands, and the Nine of Swords, and the Hermit energy. Is it over yet? A lot of you are still going to question, I'm not sure if this is something that I really want to completely and absolutely let go of, because the truth of a reality here, Aries, is you want to reconcile with this person. You want to get back with them and you want to marry more so. You want to live with your person under the same roof, into the same house, into the same vicinity. Okay, Four of Wands. Now, with the Nine of Swords and the World, there is a lot of struggle of letting your twin flame go. And that can be very natural also when you're on a twin flame journey, because it becomes very difficult for you to release your twin when you know you have so much in common and there is this inner knowing, there is this familiarity that you feel like you've known your twin flame for your whole life. Now, in the near future, you have the Three of Cups, and this is talking about a reconciliation and a reunion here that may take place between you and your twin flame. Okay, so the Three of Cups here, let's clarify the Three of Cups. So the Three of Cups is clarified by the Tower, the Ten of Cups, and the Empress, and this nice, thick, juicy Ace of Wands, and right after that you have the Two of Cups. Okay, so like I said, the energy and the connection between you and your twin flame is very strong. Now, in the near future, Aries, you have the Tower, the Ten of Cups, and the Empress. Taurus energy, Scorpio energy, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. So in the near future, there is a major transformation. Someone here is finally and fully accepting the radical changes they need to make, because there is something about this person's commitment issues they couldn't, and they're coming in terms of accepting that there is no other choice. It's either going to be now or never. It's either going to be today or never. Because I feel like that you, even though this is your wish and this is your dream, this is your manifestation, and you do really want to make it happen, dear Aries, you still don't want to sabotage what your happiness is, your future happiness, right? And so there is this transformation that's going to happen. I do see here someone also talking about pregnancy, family, children also. You have the Page of Wands in the near future. So there is something here about a brand new beginning between you and your twin flame, but you're not fully satisfied. Why? The Page of Wands is clarified by the Six of Pentacles, the Hermit, and the Knight of Cups, and you have the Judgment. It's like the Judgment Day. It's like making the final call, letting them know. One of the reasons why you may be disappointed is not disappointed, but kind of questioning, is because, your intuition is very strong, Aries. So a lot of you are going to really make it very clear to your twin flame that they cannot be entangled with a third party. They cannot be just with another person or still be in the process of separating from someone while maybe even living with them and trying to work this relationship out with you. What you want, Aries, is you want all hands on deck. You want all hands on deck. You want 100% commitment. You want full commitment from your twin flame to you. So you could be giving your twin flame an ultimatum here, and say, you know what? I'll see you exactly when you're ready. But I don't feel like that this is something that I'm going to commit myself to, because it's not exactly what I want. And you're an Aries, right? You're all about the self, the first house. So this is about you also holding your standards high and remembering that you're not going to lower it for anyone, right? Because many of you are really tired of getting into conflicts with your twin flame, or when there is too much going on, when there is third-party situations going on. You don't want that. So let's get the advice, dear Aries. Let's see what is the advice for you. Very interesting reading, by the way. So let's see what is the advice for my Aries. What do you need to know? So Aries, at the bottom of the deck, you have the Two of Cups. And this is talking about love. This is talking about love, partnership, union, reunion. And that is what I'm feeling. Is like, on the outside, you may say, I'm just done. I don't want to deal with this anymore. But you truly, truly love this person. You truly want to be with your twin flame. But you have an advice here that you need to be very much wary of. Page of Swords, the Knight of Wands, and the High Priestess. Your biggest piece of advice here, dear Aries, is the very fact that you need to be very clear with your twin flame and letting them, and even maybe you want to let them know of what you are intuitively picking up, and just let them know this is what I'm feeling and I'm not settling for anything less. You need to make up your mind to come towards me 100% clear and ready. Okay, this has a lot to do with actually you very openly communicating with your twin flame about what you are truly feeling, what you are truly picking up on, and what you will no longer tolerate when it comes to your love life, when it comes to this connection and to this dynamic here. Okay, so communication is going to be very important, and you're going to have that chance. We're going to see what is the love message here coming in. What is the love message coming in from Aries' twin flame? And it says, deep in your heart, you already know the answer. Do what feels right. So your twin flame knows you're going to be doing what really feels right. And you already know this also. This is a confirmation, dear Aries, that when you choose to do what's right for you without people pleasing, without worrying that, oh, some people are going to be feeling uncomfortable, I don't want to do this, I don't know. You're going to do what's the best in your heart, right? What you feel like is best to do. So let's see, what is it that you need to know when it comes to the spiritual messages. You have Saint Germain, violet flame, alchemy, release the old, make way for the new. So this is about alchemy. Okay, so this figure here can be very significant for your twin flame journey. And the twin flame journey is really about alchemization. What have you done with this pain, with this disappointment, with this conflict, with this disappointment, right? What have you done with it? Instead of just sitting there and worrying and wondering, why didn't they love me? Why didn't they pick me? You start loving yourself. You start healing yourself. And I believe that that's what you have been doing. And you release the old belief. You release the old story about your twin flame. You know, people want to manifest things, but we got to let go of the old. We got to dwell into a new frequency, into a new vibration here. So, you know, it's a confirmation for you to make new for the new, to make way for the new, because there is something new that's going to happen. It may take a moment here, but I do see here that you're trying to give it a chance and also giving it a go, because you still want to trust your twin flame and you still want to work it out. I'm going to pull one last relationship advice for you from the Wisdom of the Oracle to see what you need to know. I know that a lot of you love this deck, so we're going to see what you need to know. So you have number 18, and it says serendipity. Number 18. Actually, I do like this card a lot. We're going to see what is the relationship advice for you about this. Number 18. 18. Spirit has a plan, and that plan is to place you in front of the right person at the right time. You have met or about to meet someone vitally important to your journey, someone Spirit wants to bring into your life. Only divine forces can plan this meeting. It is out of your hands. Pay attention to the sign Spirit sends you. Even angel numbers 222, paying attention to your dreams also, right? And just knowing that you're going to be meeting with your twin flame at the right time, in the right way, and they're going to come towards you in the correct way, because you're no longer accepting anything less, Aries, for your happiness. Okay, so Aries, this is what I had for you. I really hope that this reading helped and gave you some clarity, that it really brought some inspiration to you, and I want to express my gratitude to each and every one of you. I've seen you in the comments, and I really, really appreciate you. So thank you so much. I love you all, and I will see you on the next one. Take care. Bye.